Over now to Faith Agbetuya for the business news.
Hello and many thanks for joining us on the business news. My name is Faith Agbetuya. As President Muhammadu Buhari prepares to be inaugurated for a second term of another 4 years, members of the organized private sector have expressed their concerns about what they should expect to be the top priority for reviving the nation's economy. In this report, IATV Lagos Studio takes a look at what private sector operators consider germane for the nation's economy. The report.
Of inauguration of President Muhammadu Buhari on May 29, members of the organized private sector have drawn a roadmap on the way forward for the nation's economy. Top on the agenda of employers in the private sector is the introduction of policy that will promote sourcing of raw materials locally for the purpose of industrialization.
Nigeria is blessed in terms of natural resources, both agricultural and mining. So all we need to do is to continuously identify the kind of linkage effects we can get from each of these major natural resources and ensure that we have policies that encourage industrialization.
It will be recalled that the central bank shut down official windows for sourcing foreign exchange for importation of all forms of textile materials. This is in the bid to encourage obtaining raw materials for production of textiles locally. In a related development, the organized private sector have maintained the nation's economy should be reflated, consequent upon which the minimum wage passed by the National Assembly should be signed into law by President Muhammadu Buhari.
We wish that as quickly as possible the government will sign the minimum wage bill, because unfortunately, even though it has been passed to law, but it has yet to be assented to by the president. Because usually, if you want to reflate an economy, the people themselves must be earning what you call living wage.
Nigeria's economy, according to analysts, has severally experienced a high inflation rate, a high unemployment rate, a high lending rate, a devalued naira, erratic power supply, and inconsistency in policy formulation and implementation. These analysts have maintained a few economic index impeding the progress of the economic sector in Nigeria. In Lagos, Adegboyega Labiron, IATV Business News.
And now to the stock markets report. Stockbrokers acting on the instructions of investors traded in a total of 216 ordinary shares valued at 3.23 billion naira. When the closing bell rang, Access Bank PLC led the activity chart with 39.29 million ordinary shares valued at 259 million naira. UBA PLC came second on the activity chart with 24.19 million ordinary shares valued at 156.9 million naira. Nestle Nigeria PLC topped the gainers chart with 79.70 to close trading at 1,580 naira. Dangote Cement PLC came second with a 2 naira gain to close at 188 naira 0 kobo. However, Seplat led the pack of losers with a drop of 20 naira to close trading at 570 naira. GT Bank PLC had 85 kobo to close dealings at 34 naira 75 kobo. All share index closed today's trading at 970.86 points, all in a total of 4,025 transactions, while market capitalization came to a close at 11.26 trillion naira. And that's the bulk of our bulletin on the business news tonight. To join us tomorrow for more. Back to Adegboyega Labiron. My name is Faith Agbetuya.
And that's the size of our package from the Lagos studios. Many thanks for staying with us. I'm Adegboyega Labiron, returning you to our studios in Ibadan for the next segment of the news. Good evening.